You clicked on this video because you're struggling with women, and there are two distinct categories for this struggle. The first category is the people who can't get in the door. These are the people who, if they're on the dating apps, they aren't getting any matches at all. If they're cold approaching, they're not getting any phone numbers. They don't even get the chance to get ghosted or to get hit with that text message, "Hey, can we talk?" They don't even get the opportunity because they're not even getting in the door with women. The second category is the people who can get through the door but can't stay in the room. These are the people who can get the phone number, can get the match, but things never seem to progress past a certain point. I've been in both of these categories, and what I've realized is that neither of the two categories actually exist. Believe it or not, neither of the two categories actually exist. The only reason why we trick ourselves into believing that these categories exist, and even worse, that we're in one of these categories, is because we lack the proper information. We lack the proper information, and that's where I come in. Okay, like I said, I've been in both categories before, and I realized that once I acquired the right information, I no longer had to subscribe to these limiting beliefs. That being said, the first thing that you need to understand about modern women is that it's not their fault. Having been in or around the manosphere for the better part of the last 3 years, one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of men really struggle with victim complexes. And I know what you're saying right now in the comments. Jordan, women are even worse. Women have the worst victim complexes and they blame men, and all we're doing is standing up for ourselves. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you fight fire with fire, everyone gets burned. So what you need to understand is that you have to learn to take accountability. You see, whether you're in the first category or the second category, you're the common denominator. If you're getting rejected by every woman that you try to talk to, or you're able to get the phone number, but things never progress past a certain point, you're never able to get into a relationship with any of these women, you're the common denominator, not modern women. All women, just like all men, are different. Everybody has different preferences, different tendencies, different traumas, different patterns, different personalities. You're the common denominator. You have to take accountability. If you're not willing to take accountability for your dating situation, and even more so for your life, then this isn't the video, and this definitely isn't the channel for you. So you can go ahead and click off right now, because this isn't for you. This is not the conversation that you want to have. Now, mind you, I'm not speaking from a place of moral superiority or holier than thou righteousness, whatever. Like I said, I've been in this position. I took the red pill. I took 100 red pills. On the same day, I overdosed on red pills. And what I realized was that, wait a minute, I'm getting that same text message that, "Hey, can we talk? Hey, I need to tell you something." Text message from women over and over and over again. Women who are completely different from each other, by the way. If I'm getting that same text message, maybe I'm the reason why. Maybe I'm the problem. That doesn't mean it's my fault, but it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to actually make the changes that I need to make to myself and to my life to become more desirable to women. Now, none of this is to say that you need to tailor yourself to what women want, because like I said earlier, every woman has different preferences than the last one. If you go out trying to please or trying to appease the desires of every single woman, you'll end up pleasing no one. And you'll keep watching videos like this one because you believe that it's their fault, that modern women are the common denominator, when in all actuality, you are. So once you take accountability, you take your leverage back and you understand that you can make the changes and that you are capable of finding the type of love that you know you deserve. And as a matter of fact, that type of love is trying to get to you. You're just blocking it out with these limiting beliefs and this victim mentality. Now, once you learn to take accountability, then the next thing that you do is you focus on self-improvement. Now, what is self-improvement, self-development? What is this? Okay, a lot of people, they have this idea of what a self-developed man looks like, but in all actuality, it's going to look different for everyone. This is why I can't tell you what that will look like for you. However, there are a few universal principles for all men. As a matter of fact, there's one principle that if you apply it, you will increase your chances of getting in the door with women. Okay, this is especially for the people who struggle to get in the door with women. You need to make sure that your hygiene is intact. You need to come correct with your hygiene. A lot of men are not taking care of their hygiene. And this is a problem because it shows a lack of accountability. Guess what a lot of women like? A lot of women like men who take accountability for their lives, because accountability is just about as masculine of a trait as one can possibly have. Now, one great way to take accountability for your hygiene is by implementing a solid skincare routine. And that brings me to Tiege Hanley, the sponsor of today's video. Tiege Hanley helps men start and maintain a skincare routine by simplifying the entire process. Honestly, it's the best skincare system for guys like you and me. I recommend that you start with their level 1 skincare system, which comes with all of the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin. A 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much of each product to use, and in what order to use each product. They really make the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin easy. Their products have made my skin look and feel better than ever, but you don't just have to take my word for it, because they have over 7,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from all around the globe. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your own box, exclusive monthly deals, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers, which is you, an amazing deal. Just click the first link in the description or the pinned comment of this video and get 30% off your first box and a free gift. Okay, seriously, that is an absolutely amazing deal. Just click the first link down below and get started today. Okay, take accountability for your life. Take accountability for your hygiene. This is universally applicable. All of the other aspects of self-improvement are completely subjective. Fitness, that's subjective. That's contingent on what goals you have. If you want to be swole, if you want to be the best athlete you can be, if you want to be really good at rock climbing, those different goals are going to require different modes of training, different levels of consistency, different levels of dedication. But hygiene, that's something that's universally applicable. No matter where you're from, who you are, how you dress, what type of music you like, hygiene is universally applicable and universally desired. Primarily because, to my point earlier, having good hygiene is indicative of a willingness and an ability to take accountability for one's life. That being said, pretty much everything else, every other aspect of self-improvement, every other aspect of life is completely subjective for both men and women. Now, earlier in this video, I mentioned that a lot of men, they're looking for that master key to unlock every single door. I might not have said it in those exact terms, but a lot of men are looking for that master key to unlock every door and get in every room. Newsflash, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, and that's actually a good thing. Imagine having to go through every single room in the world to figure out which room you should actually be in. Okay, that would be miserable. Imagine having to date billions of women to figure out who you're supposed to be with. The idea is to date as few women as you possibly can until you find the one that you should be with. At least for me. Maybe for you it's different. Maybe some people want to date around. If you're one of those people, then again, this probably isn't the video or the channel for you, because we have a fundamental difference in ideals. But if you're the type of person who wants the type of love that you know you deserve deep down, the type of love that you probably came here to experience, you need to start limiting your options. This is completely counterintuitive to what you've probably been told by all of the red pill content creators. And that's for a reason. I'm not here to consistently profit off of your dating struggles. I'm here to solve them. I'm here to solve your dating struggles. Make of that what you will. That being said, you need to focus on the women who actually like you. This is the best filtering mechanism that there is. Okay, once you get your hygiene intact, once you start taking accountability for the things that you can take accountability for, you start dressing in a way that expresses your personality at the highest level, and you start taking on new activities that you genuinely enjoy and are genuinely interested in. Once you do those things, you're going to find that your options will start to narrow down, and that's a good thing. Focus on the women who like you. Focus on the women who like you. This is a fundamental error that most men make. A lot of men, they think that they don't have options. They think that they can't get in any doors. But in reality, they just don't like the rooms. They don't like the rooms that they do have access to, and so they tell themselves that they don't have access to any rooms at all. You need to start walking into those doors. You need to start going in those rooms that you think you won't like from the outside looking in. A lot of men actually choose their partner based on who they think will earn them the most respect from other men. Really think about that. Okay, if you've ever talked to a girl before and you felt like you would be embarrassed to show your friends that girl, then you've experienced this firsthand. Okay, now me personally, I'm the type of person who never really cared. Okay, if I like the person, then I like the person, plain and simple. But I know that for a lot of men, this is a legitimate issue, and it's something that you need to fix. Only you can fix this. And you can fix this by first being yourself. Okay, self-improvement. There is no improvement without the self aspect. Expressing your personality through your life, turning your life into a work of art. And then you figure out which gallery best suits your art. You figure out which room you actually fit in. Think about your partner as a friend. Okay, of course, sex will be involved. That's a given. But think about your partner in terms of somebody that you're going to be spending more time with than anybody else on the planet. A lot of women that you're probably lusting after, and let's be real, it's lust. Okay, you're lusting after those Instagram models and those OnlyFans girls, so on and so forth. A lot of those women, you wouldn't actually want to spend time with them. You can't even hold a conversation about anything with them because you don't have common interests. It wouldn't even make sense. That really good-looking girl in your class, you probably don't even have anything in common with her. It's that girl that's invisible to you in the back corner of the room that always looks at you when you're not looking. That's the girl that you need to be focused on. You need to be focused on the girl who already likes you because she has identified something that you're too blind to identify. She's identified the fact that you two would probably be a really, really good match, and you would probably really enjoy the time that you spend with this girl. You need to start focusing on the people, the women who already like you. Stop chasing women that don't like you. If a girl doesn't like you, leave her be. If a girl likes you, I'm not saying you have to pursue it full force or you're obligated to date any girl that likes you, but at the very least, do your due diligence. Go inside of that room and figure out if it's a place that you would actually like to spend time.